Hi everyone, welcome to Thursday night demo night. Like I had said last week, we're going to work through a couple of hacks for your lunches. I've got Jill here with me tonight and she's distracting me right now. So anyway, let's get on what we're here for. We are doing some breakfast and snacks that you could use. This time of year, everybody's getting ready to go back to school, whether we're going back virtually or we're going back in person. I'm going to show you how you can make some granola bars. You can put them in the freezer, grab them out as you need them, put them in the fridge. The other one that I'm going to show you how to do is egg bites. And again, these could be frozen, pulled out, cooked up in the microwave, very quick, very easy. I know everybody's life is going to be a little hectic as we're trying to figure out the back to school situation. So even if you're doing it virtually at home and you're working from home, you're not going to be having time to be cooking and getting kids breakfast, lunch, whatever. So this is going to help simplify your day. So first off, I have our Perfect Petite pan. This is the granola bars that I'm going to make. I'm just going to brush the oil into each little square, and then I'm going to add our Tutti Frutti to the bottom of them. And I could use the shaker on this, but I want a nice coating on the bottom, so I've taken the lid off. I'm also going to add our Cocoa Crunch. You could also add pumpkin seeds to this, sesame seeds, chocolate chips, anything that you want to add into this. So we've got that done. I'm going to set this aside and then we're going to make the granola bars. So the recipe calls for 2 cups of rolled oats. You could make this vegan if you used vegan and gluten-free. You could use the gluten-free oats as well. I'm just using regular oats because that's what I have. So we've got 2 cups of oats. Jill is doing it again. We are going to use our Power Up. I'm going to use the chocolate because I'm a chocolate fan. You could use our vanilla one if you wanted. So this is going to add 20 grams of protein into the bars. So there's our scoop of protein. It calls for a cup of unsweetened applesauce, which these just happen to be a cup, so that works out really well. If anybody has any questions, by all means, just ask. My assistant, like I said, Jill is here, so she will read me any questions people might have tonight. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of our chai seeds. And again, we're using our 4-in-1 measuring spoon. It calls for a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, which I've already melted in our prep bowls. And it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. So again, I am going to use our 4-in-1 measuring spoon.
Jill says yum.
Jill is here to taste test after this is all done. The other topping that we could have done in the bottom of that would have been our smoothie boosters. We've got the cocoa acai and the super greens. So you could add those in there too to add more nutrition to these. So we're just going to mix these all up. Then we're going to press them into our Perfect Petite pan and we are going to cook them for 15 minutes. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. Then we're going to bring the Petite pan back. This is our little spoon here works really well. It scoops right in, and then you can also use it to press down the bars. So you're getting a nice even bar in these. There's just the perfect size. I should have had some of these done ahead of time. It smells really, really good. What do you think, Jill?
Oh, smells delicious.
Now she actually got up that she's looking. And like I said, the other thing that we're going to make is our egg bites. And these are really handy to take to work. I actually keep them in the freezer. I'll show you that when we come back to that. So this is something that you could do on a Saturday or a Sunday while you're getting things ready for the week. Prep these up. They keep in the freezer up to 3 weeks, and they'll keep in the fridge for a week. So you could put them in individual freezy bags if you wanted to, or just put them into a container so that you can pull them out as you need them. I think I've got some of them a little full. That's okay. We'll just do what we've got. So is everybody ready for the long weekend coming up? It's hard to believe that this is already Labor Day. It doesn't seem like we really had much of a summer. I don't know what you guys have all been up to. Does anybody have any plans for Labor Day? So there we go. We've got the bars done here, and I'm just gonna pop that into the oven. It's a 375 oven, and we're gonna put it in for 15 minutes. Okay, so next we're going to move on to our egg bites. So I'm going to actually make these in our silicone muffin pans. So I'm going to use 3 eggs. And again, you can customize these to whatever you like, whether you're making them for yourself or if you're making them for your kids. If you've got kids that don't like the same thing, which most of us do, you can customize that. Now we're just gonna beat these up. So tonight I am going to make, I've got homemade salsa, so I'm gonna add this in with the egg mixture. You could use ham and cheese, you could use spinach and feta, bacon, tomato, and I'm also gonna add our guacamole seasoning. I'm gonna keep with the Mexican theme, and I'm just gonna shake some of that in there. I'm not really gonna measure it. So we're gonna mix that up, and then I'm going to add some cheese in. And you can never have too much cheese, in my opinion. So there we go, we've got it mixed up. We are going to take our muffin tray, and again, I'm just going to dab my basting brush in some oil, and we're just going to oil these. Just like so. And then I'm just going to pour the mixture in. And I'm going to fill them almost full. As you see, the 3 eggs in the salsa, they did six muffins. I'm just gonna put this on a plate to pop it in to the microwave, and I'm gonna cook it for about just over 2 minutes, probably 2 minutes and 15 seconds for my microwave. So we'll start out with the 2 minutes. Now the other really good thing that you could do with your kids at home is you could make up dips. So if you had your carrots and your celery, your vegetables cut up and in the fridge, you could have in our prep bowls, because they come with the silicone lids, you could have a 3 onion dip mixed up, or the creamy ranch already done, and then that makes it really easy. If you're working and they're wanting a snack, they can just open the fridge, grab the dip that they want and the vegetables, and that's a nice healthy snack for them, as opposed to them going and grabbing the cookies or whatever they can find in the pantry. They'll probably do that as well, but you know, if we can give them healthy choices, hopefully that's where they'll go at some point in time. So our to perfectly balance our plate with the granola bars, you could serve this with a cup of plain Greek yogurt or a cup of mixed berries, and then that would be a balanced meal. So it would make for a really great breakfast, or if you're somebody that doesn't like breakfast as soon as you get up, it's something that you could take to work with you and enjoy there as well. Well, our eggs are cooking, yes?
So Karen says day drinking, and Vela says howdy.
Howdy, Vela. Karen, you know I love day drinking. Today, that came out is our customer appreciation, and this is hot off the presses. It is our best turkey dinner ever collection. So I wanted to share this with you tonight. It's only on sale until the 14th of September. So if this is something that interests you, by all means, send me a message and I can hook you up. The price on it is $46.50 US and $52.50 Canadian. And I'm just gonna flip this around and tell you what it comes with. The collection includes our new and exclusive pumpkin pie mix, which I haven't tried, I've got it ordered. Our exclusive green bean casserole seasoning, which I tried last year and loved. Our exclusive roast turkey seasoning, and I did enjoy that one as well. A vegetable broth, which I use all the time. Sage and apple stuffing seasoning, herb and garlic mix, and our savory herb gravy. So this is going to give you all the spices to make that perfect turkey dinner. Canadian Thanksgiving is coming up in October, and of course the American one is in November, so this is something that you might want to look at just to help with the ease of cooking that meal. Just going to set the microwave for another 15 seconds. And we'll show you what those egg bites look like shortly. The other thing that I could have added to the vegan or the granola bars is some dried cranberries. I meant to put these in, but the recipe didn't call for them, so they didn't make it. But you can customize it to whatever your tastes are, and that's the beauty of Epicure. You don't have to follow the recipes. You can mix things up and make it your own. So here we go. After 2 minutes and 15 seconds, we've got some egg bites. I would normally let them cool before I tried to pop them out of here, but let's just take a look and see what we've got.
Perfection.
So here you go. There's your egg bite. I'm just gonna put it back in there because it's really hot. And then, like I was saying, I pop them in the freezer. So I've got one of those food savers. So I've got 3 of this. I made these ones and I only did them as like a half a cup just to see, make sure that they didn't flow over the top and make my microwave really messy. And they didn't. As you can see, these were filled up, they rise up, and then they go down. So I've got 3 of these in here. I can take this, I can pop the whole thing in the microwave, or I can open it up and put them on a plate and reheat them, or I could heat them in our rectangular steamer. Whatever your choices are. So I can take these to work. They make a great lunch with a salad, or I can just use them for breakfast. So that's the little hack that I wanted to show you. If you had these already done up, the kids get up and say, I'm hungry, you can pull these out of the freezer and you know what they're getting to eat. The other exciting news that I wanted to tell you about is we've got our fall catalog coming out on September 15th. I will be posting on my page here they're having a launch on, I think it's the 15th, but I believe it's in the afternoon. So hopefully they'll do a rewatch or do a replay, and then I can set up a watch. There are some fantastic items coming up. I'm super, super excited about trying them. Some of them were in the Canadian fall catalog last year and are coming back, and we're going to get them here in the States, and others are brand new. So watch for that to come out, and some really exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. The other thing that they're looking at doing is setting up some collections. So around the holiday season, I'll be popping in and letting you know all about that. It's going to be a really, really great season this year. So we still have 6 minutes on those bars, but I don't want to keep you. I know everybody's probably busy getting ready for their long weekend, and if you're going away, you'll be packing. So I just wanted to show you what the vegan bars look like. I had cooked these ones earlier. As you can see, the topping pops out. So these they just popped out after you cool them. So you don't want to try and get them out hot or they'll just crumble. So let it cool. Pop them out upside down, and then you've got the topping that you're going to serve to your guests. A quick and easy snack for everybody. So that's all I have for now. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have an even better weekend, and we'll be back here next Thursday, and I'm going to do a sheet pan meal and show you how easy it is to cook everything on our sheet pans and have it ready in 20 minutes. Bye for now. Hi, Marley. Bye, Marley.